Symbolism is a physical representation of an object or character that stands for another object or idea, such as iconic, indexical, and symbolic. From ancient times, symbols are being used to depict different religions. Nowadays, cinema, being the most effective and influential medium, promotes religions by various religious symbols. For instance, Hollywood industry symbolizes Christianity through movies like Star Wars, The Matrix, and others. Though being a small film industry, Islamic symbols are also being used in Pakistani cinema, such as in the movie like Khuda Ke Liye. Bollywood movies are also a big source of promoting Hindu religion and symbols. Indian films are popular in Pakistan and have a large number of viewers. They are creating a big impact on Pakistani culture. Hinduism being promoted by the use of symbols, sometimes covertly, and sometimes it can be judged at a glance. This documentary is a case study of Bajrangi Bhaijaan to find overt and covert Hindu symbolism in Bollywood cinema. Bajrangi Bhaijaan is a Bollywood blockbuster released in 2015. Almost 35% of the movie is based on symbolism. 10% are those scenes in which symbolism is clearly visible, whereas 25% scenes are those which contain covert symbolism. Bajrangi Bhaijaan is a movie depicting Hindu symbolism from its starting scene towards the ending scene. Even the name itself symbolizes Hindu monkey deity Hanuman. As in Ramayana, Hanuman takes a journey for Sita towards Lanka to bring her home. In Bajrangi Bhaijaan, the hero Pawan travels to Pakistan in order to help the little Muslim girl reach her home. Movie starts from the rising of a sun. Hindu considered sun as a god. Their day start with worshipping of sun. The sun god is portrayed in Hindu mythology as seated on a chariot drawn by 7 horses. The sun is shown rising from Himalayas, king of mountains. It is also referred as Devatma or God's soul in Hindu religion. Himalaya is worshipped in Hinduism as a deity itself. When the little Muslim girl got lost in India, what she encounters at her first sight is Saffron Brigade celebrating Hanuman birthday. Saffron is a color derived from fire. Fire stands for Agni in Hinduism and worshipped vehemently in all parts of India. This flag is known as Devja with its 2 triangles symbolizing fire. What a colorful song! But does anyone notice that how intensely Hinduism is projected in this selfie number? Kids wearing their monkey god Hanuman's makeup with tilak on foreheads. This tilak symbolizes third eye in Hinduism. though it looks simple but has a subliminal message that the one who is wearing it is God Krishna devotee. Look at these malas. These are called japa mala, worn commonly by Hindus and used for repetition of a mantra. And here comes the famous Bajrangi pendant worn by the hero of the film. This pendant is a symbol of Gada carried by God Hanuman according to Hindu mythology. One can see Hanuman devotees carrying this Gada in their hands. All these Hanuman devotees are gathered here to celebrate the Hanuman Jayanti, the birth of Hanuman. Here come the famous Hindu mythological characters Ram and Ravan with his 10 heads. Hanuman prayer is continuously echoing in the background. And how can one forget the Hanuman bhajan in the mid of the selfie song? Towards the end of the song, director Kabir Khan is successful in making the mind of viewers that the hero is a follower of Bajrangi Hanuman observed through various symbols. The red thread bracelet is known as Kalava. It is traditionally worn by Hindu devotee to invoke the blessing of Hindu deities and a commitment to Hindu faith as well. When little Munni met the Pavan, who is the hero in this movie, one can notice the busy background of the scene depicting Hindu symbolism. This is the background showing two little kids in the get-up of Bajrangi Hanuman playing with the Gada and the marigold flower. Gada is the weapon of Hanuman and the marigold flower is considered sacred in Hinduism as used for religious purposes. This Hanuman locket will remain with Munni throughout the movie. The Hanuman temple and its murti in red depicts monkey god Bajrangi, devotion with Ram according to Hindu symbolism. The hero teaches the young Muslim girl that how to say Parnam by joining both her hands in a sacred posture of Hindu salutation. When Munni and Pavan go to a police station, a Hanuman Bhagat passes in front of them. Pavan pranams to him, depicting his loyalty to Bajrangi deity. The symbolism continues. Tilak, saffron flag, saffron headband and ochre color dresses all combine to promote Hinduism, though all covertly in being.
हम हैं पवन, पवन कुमार चतुर्वेदी, पर प्रेम से सब बजरंगी बुलाते हैं हमें.
Who is Pavan? Pavan is the name of god Hanuman according to Hindu mythology. He is born to wind god and named as Pavan. The hero in Bajrangi Bhaijaan also named as Pavan, thus symbolizing their Hanuman god. Here comes Pavan with his story. Does anyone notice something related to Hinduism? Yes, these malas, even in this 10-second of scene, malas are symbolizing that Pavan's father follows Hinduism strictly. Even in this wrestling practice scene, saffron color is clearly visible. In the background of this scene, image of Hindu goddess Durga sitting on a lion is clearly visible, whereas Pavan's father is singing bhajan on stage. And now the scene changes as the hero Pavan enters his new residence. There is a picture of Hanuman on the one wall and posters of Durga goddess on the other wall. A home altar with Hanuman's statue in it. Altar is considered as most sacred place in house of a Hindu devotee where they jointly do their puja. These beautiful white pigeons are associated with many Hindu deities like Shiva and Lakshmi in Hindu mythology. The next scene in which Pavan is enjoying meal, his beloved Rasika's mother is shown wearing Bajrangi locket and Mangal Sutra. Mangal Sutra is basically worn by all married Hindu women. She is also having a tika and sandoor on her forehead, necessary to wear for a married Hindu woman.
यहाँ कोई मांस पका रहा है।
साथ वाली हवेली में मोमडन है, सुबह सुबह शुरू हो जाता है। हमारी हवेली हर्षवर्धन त्रिवेदी हवेली में मैंने तो साफ साफ कह दिया है, पराये धर्म वालों को कोई घर किराए पर नहीं देगा।
The dialogues of this scene show Hindu Atwa belief as the word Mohammedan is used for a Muslim family living nearby. Moreover, he uses the word Paraya Dharam, and the way all of them react to the smell of meat is also indicating their dislike toward ethnics belonging to religions that allow eating meat. In the next scene, Pavan bows in front of a monkey and recite a prayer to give tribute to Hindus' monkey god Bajrangi Hanuman. When Pavan goes to Rasika's school, he teaches Bajrangi's action to the little kids, followed by a romantic musical number. However, symbolism continues even in this love song. Pavan is painting faces of little kids like a monkey to show their devotion to monkey god Hanuman. Both Pavan and Rasika are wearing saffron color clothes with tika and tilak on their foreheads. The hero and heroine are doing puja of fire. In Hinduism, Agni, fire, is messenger of gods and God itself. Again, this Hanuman locket in the shape of Gada remains in focus throughout the movie, symbolizing God Bajrangi and his weapon. The story of Ram and Ravan is always a topic of interest for Bollywood directors. Even in this love song, Hindu mythology is present. When the little Muslim girl finds a Muslim home to eat a chicken, Pavan and Rasika show their dislikes and stop her eating chicken as they are Brahmins and Hindu religion prohibits eating meat. Hindu strictly believes in caste system as Pavan is helping Munni because he thinks the girl is Brahmin.
दूध जैसी सफेद मिलाकर ब्राह्मण होगी। क्षत्रिया होगी, मांस भी खाते हैं, गोरे भी होते हैं। हाँ।
Brahman is the highest ranking caste in Indian social system, but when Munni ate chicken, Pavan linked Munni to Kshatriya, which is second highest of social classes, and they can eat chicken.
जन से आवाज चिकन कुकड़ों को तेरी भूख का इलाज चिकन कुकड़ू यही कहता है आज चिकन कुकड़ू खाली पेट का इलाज चिकन कुकड़ू देगी चल से आवाज चिकन कुकड़ू तेरी भूख का इलाज चिकन कुकड़ू यही कहता है आज चिकन कुकड़ू खाली पेट का इलाज चिकन.
This is the famous chicken dance of Bajrangi Bhaijaan. Pawan orders chicken for Munni, and to make her happy, he performs this chicken number. As eating chicken is prohibited for Brahmins,
आओ कोफ्ता लाओ खुरमा लाओ शोरबा लाओ शर्मा सारे उपवास भले नष्ट हो जाए थोड़ी बिरयानी बुखारी थोड़ी फिर नल्ली निहारी ले आओ आज धर्म भ्रष्ट हो जाए.
thus the lyrics depict that today he is breaking his religious rules, though he didn't even eat a single bite, which proves his loyalty to his religion. The symbolism continues. Just look at the scene in which Pawan brings Munni to apologize from Hanuman idol for eating chicken.
आपको तो पता ही है कि कल हम नॉनवेज होटल अरे मुन्नी मुन्नी अरे अरे रे मुन्नी अरे रे बजरंगबली मुन्नी को क्षमा कर दो नादान है ना उसे मंदिर का फर्क कहाँ पता है.
When Munni enters the mosque, Pawan apologizes again to God Hanuman. He himself enters the mosque with great hesitation.
मुन्नी वो
मुन्नी कहाँ है?
वो है.
वो क्या?
मुन्नी वो मोहम्मदन है.
मुन्नी?
हाँ कल रात को देखा कैसे चिकन खा रही थी वो. फिर अभी अंदर वो दुपट्टा लिया और कुछ पढ़ रही थी.
When he got to know that Munni is a Muslim girl, he called her Mohammedan, not Muslim.
मुन्नी कहाँ है?
And through depicting the cow near a mosque,
6 साल की बच्ची है वो.
symbolizes the difference of religious ideologies of Hinduism and Islam. Hindu considered cow as the holy animal, and it is the duty of every Hindu devotee to not only worship but protect this animal.
बीडी लेग के बाहर जाते हुए गेंद हवा में, क्या ये बाउंड्री कर पाएगी? फील्डर गेंद के नीचे आते हुए लेकिन बॉल बाउंड्री के बाहर. अब पाकिस्तान को जीतने के लिए 3 रन चाहिए.
अरे मुझे क्या कर रही है, गलत टीम है.
अरे चुप हो जाओ सब, बहुत टेंशन है यहाँ पे.
टॉप एंड बॉल एक बार फिर बाउंड्री लाइन के बाहर. पाकिस्तान को एक और शानदार जीत.
अरे मुन्नी तू क्या कर रही है यार, ये दुश्मनों की टीम है.
इसको क्या हो गया? पता नहीं क्या हो गया इसको. मुझे तो
ये लड़की क्या कर रही है? मुन्नी पाकिस्तान
घर लाया था इसे. दुनिया में बस एक तू ही है दयावान, दुनिया भर के दुखियारों का साथी. अरे और भी तो लोग रहे होंगे वहां कुरुक्षेत्र में, वो क्यों नहीं ले गए इसे अपने घर?
बाबूजी हमने कुछ नहीं किया बाबूजी, यही हमारे पीछे आ रही थी वो.
कल सुबह तुम पाकिस्तानी एम्बेसी इसे सौंप कर आओगे.
पिताजी.
देखो इस लड़की के देशवासी आए दिन मेरे देशवासियों को बेरहमी के साथ मार देते हैं.
पर बाबूजी इसमें मुन्नी की क्या गलती है?
जानता हूं, लेकिन वो देश तो इसका है ना. देखो मैं कठोर दिल नहीं हूं, लेकिन अब मैं इसे अपने घर में और बर्दाश्त नहीं कर सकता.
When Rasika's father got to know that Munni belongs to Pakistan, his reaction proves his disliking for Pakistan. As Pawan goes to Pakistani High Commissioner with Munni, one can notice in the background Hanuman statue standing and anti-Pakistan chanting in the foreground by the public that may symbolize authoritarian attitude. This is how Hindu nationalism is depicted, by showing Hindu followers wearing saffron band on heads, carrying saffron flags and marching towards High Commissioner of Pakistan. When Pawan decided to send Munni through travel agent, Rasika gave all her money to send Munni to Pakistan. What she says is symbolism itself.
तुम अब तक नहीं समझ पाए, इस जन्म में बावजी तो क्या, खुद बजरंग बली भी आ जाए तो वो भी मुझे तुमसे शादी करने से नहीं रोक सकते। कसम बजरंग बली की।
When Munni is taken to a brothel, which is chanted by millions of North Indians every day. The line from the Chalisa includes, which means that Hanuman took a delicate form for Sita and a terrible form to burn Lanka. It tells that Hanuman has ability to change himself according to the situation. In the same way, Pawan transforms himself into a warrior to punish those who are involved in the trade of Munni. The next scene starts with a perfect picture depicting Hinduism even at the first look. Here is the cow, the bells, saffron flag and the temple.
अब तो हम खुद मुन्नी को उसके घर छोड़कर ही आएंगे।
पागलों जैसी बातें मत करो पवन, न पासपोर्ट न वीजा, न तो वहां पे किसी को जानते हो। हम कुछ न कुछ चारा निकाल लेंगे। सब
सुख लहे तुम्हारी शरणा, तुम रक्षक काहू को डरना, संकट हरे मिटे सब पीरा, जो सुमरे हनुमत बलबीरा। हमारे पास पासपोर्ट नहीं है, ना वीजा है और ना ही कोई पहचान, लेकिन बजरंग बली की तरह हमारे दिल में राम बसते हैं, और जिसके दिल में राम बसे हों उसके लिए कोई भी चीज असंभव नहीं। रसिका जी, जय श्री राम।
Here comes the similarity between Bajrangi Hanuman and Bajrangi Baijan. According to the Hindu mythology, Hanuman travels to bring Sita back home, whereas in Bajrangi Baijan, Pawan travels to Pakistan to help little Munni reach her home. When Pawan enters Pakistan, he insists to go forward after taking permission of Pakistan Army. Because he is a follower of Bajrang Bali and he cannot do anything hidden. This dialogue will continue until he proves that being a follower of Bajrang Bali, he is a very noble man and he enters Pakistan after taking permission.
लेकिन मुन्नी पाकिस्तानी है, बेचारी अपने माँ बाप से बिछड़ गई थी, उन्हीं से मिलाने के लिए इसे पाकिस्तान ले जा रहे।
तो चले क्यों नहीं गए?
हम बजरंग बली के भक्त हैं, हम कोई काम चोरी छुपे नहीं करते, बस आप ही की परमिशन के लिए यहाँ पर रुके थे।
ये पाकिस्तान का बॉर्डर है, अगर परमिशन ही चाहिए था तो वीजा के लिए एम्बेसी क्यों नहीं गए? तुम्हें अपनी जान प्यारी नहीं, पर इस बच्ची का तो ख्याल करो।
सर, अगर हम चाहते तो रात के अंधेरे में आपके आने से पहले ही चले जाते, लेकिन हम बजरंग बली के भक्त हैं और हम आपसे भी एक वादा करते हैं, हम जैसे मुन्नी को उसके घर छोड़ देंगे, हम वापस हिंदुस्तान लौट चले जाएंगे। बस आप परमिशन दे दीजिए।
तो बोला तो था जाने को, क्यों नहीं गए?
सर, वो परमिशन थोड़ी थी सर, वो भी चोरी छुपी होती।
ठीक है, जाओ।
Finally, Pakistan Army gives him permission to enter Pakistan which proves that as he is a follower of Bajrang Bali, which symbolizes his moral ethics to come back to India soon after finding the home of Munni. Does anyone notice how the Muslim girl pranams to Pakistan Army? Yes, she's copying Bajrangi Bhaijaan and following the Hindu religious ritual to say goodbye. Even in Pakistan, Bajrangi does not lie, and the movie registers audience expectation that he will definitely tell the truth. Bajrangi won the hearts of Pakistani people by staying on right path.
क्यों?
कमाल है भाईजान, आप जैसे और लोग होते हैं इन दो मुल्कों में तो क्या बात होती नहीं? दिखाइए वो तस्वीर दिखाइए.
By telling the truth as being a devotee of Bajrangi Hanuman that represents an image of Hindu might philosophy.
इसके अम्मी अब्बू को ढूंढोगे कैसे?
बजरंग बली मदद करेंगे ना?
पाकिस्तान में भी.
Hence, when Munni safely reaches her home, the movie gives a proof that Bajrang Bali has helped Pawan even in Pakistan. This is how the movie covertly endorses symbolism.
ये कहाँ जगह है?
मस्जिद.
शौक न बजे शौक.
When Bajrangi got to know that he is in a mosque, how he reacts as he commits a big sin in entering a mosque.
अल्लाह हाफिज. आप लोग क्या कहते हैं?
जय श्री राम ना.
जय श्री राम.
हाँ, जय श्री राम.
जय श्री राम.
Finally, Pawan is successful in contributing a Muslim saying Jai Shri Ram. Though Pawan himself can't say Khuda Hafiz as being Bajrangi Bhagat, he cannot do so. However, the Maulvi Sahib can say the words Long live Shri Ram. One can notice that how both the Muslims, other than Pawan, are bowing in front of a monkey for pranam. One can say that Pawan inspires other Muslims to follow his footsteps as they also started bowing before monkey. On the way to Munni's home, the young Muslim kids are shown acting like Pawan and making postures of Hindu's monkey god Hanuman. That symbolizes Pawan as enthusiast Hindu devotee with a friendly attitude to motivate others to follow him.
हमारे लिए वो एक हिंदुस्तानी जासूस है.
लेकिन सर, उस लड़की के माँ बाप कंफर्म कर चुके हैं कि वो इंडिया में खो गई थी.
सर, लेकिन पाकिस्तानी आवाम के दिलों में उसके लिए हमदर्दी बढ़ती जा रही है.
तो फिर यूं करो कि चैनल वालों को और अखबार वालों को ये बता दो कि उसने कबूल कर लिया है कि वो हिंदुस्तानी जासूस है. फिर देखते हैं कहाँ रहती है हमदर्दी.
Pakistan intelligence is being represented as extremely anti-India, as ISI is shown in this film, which represents the thorny relationship between the states.
हेलो जनाब, कुरुक्षेत्र पुलिस स्टेशन और दिल्ली में हमारी हाई कमीशन दोनों ने इस आदमी की स्टोरी वेरीफाई करी है. ये वहां उस बच्ची को लेकर गया था जनाब. ये आदमी जासूस नहीं हो सकता.
जनाब हामिद खान, आप ये तय नहीं करेंगे कि कौन क्या है. ये काम मेरा है. आपका काम है उसे कबूल करवाना कि वो जासूस है.
उन्हें हर हाल में पवन का कन्फेशन चाहिए.
Again, even after confirmation from India that Pawan is not a spy, director shows that Pakistan intelligence does not accept the fact the higher command orders junior officer that he needs Pawan's acceptance of being an Indian spy. In fact, the representation of Pakistan Army in negative connotation gives meaning over production that the film is stereotyping Pakistan Army as bad against good self.
मुन्नी,
भाईजान, बजरंग बली से जो हमने वादा किया था वो हमने पूरा कर दिया। मुन्नी अब शायद अब अपने माँ बाप के साथ में है।
When Chand Nawab meets Pawan again, he tells him that the promise to Bajrangi Hanuman has been fulfilled. Here he uses the word hum, means he himself also did a promise to God Hanuman. Muslims do not believe on Bajrangi Hanuman or any other god except Allah. Though the movie shows a large number of Pakistani people, probably Muslims, appreciating Pawan for chanting Bajrangi Bhaijan, means he is a model of moral ethics and humanity in essence.
गेट खोलिए।
सर, आपकी अरेस्ट के ऑर्डर है हमारे पास।
अगर अपनी जान को खतरे में डालकर ये आदमी आपकी खोई हुई बेटी को वापस अपने घर ले आता, तो क्या तब भी आप गेट नहीं खोलते?
आप जानते हैं, मैं ये गेट नहीं खोल सकता।
अगर इन्हें सही और गलत में फर्क दिखाई दे सकता है, तो आपको क्यों नहीं? आप तो फौजी हैं, सही और गलत की बेहतर पहचान रखते हैं।
हमारे ऑर्डर्स हैं सर कि इस आदमी को बॉर्डर पार करने से रोका जाए, लेकिन
The dialogues depict that Pakistan Army cannot differentiate between good and bad,
और लोग हजारों की तादाद में
as they disturb Indian social activities. However, Pakistani people are kind-hearted and know that Indians are good people, as they are calling Pawan as Bajrangi Bhaijan. Though Bajrangi is used for Hindu god Hanuman, while using Bhaijan for Bajrangi is accepting that he is a great, powerful and also as their dearest elder brother. Well, the movie shows that Pakistan Army does not obey the orders of the higher command, as the soldiers are allowing a large Pakistani group to break Narowal border gates separating Pakistan and India. The Pakistani crowd breaks the lock of the gate with lots of power and anger. Depicts that for Pakistani people, border is meaningless. Its army and especially the higher command who are against Indians, as they want to prove an innocent Bajrangi devotee as a spy. Thus, gates are opened by Pakistani people to allow Bajrangi Bhaijan to cross the border. Even the soldiers standing on borders are not willing to obey their authorities and fail to protect their borders by leaving gates to be opened by Pakistani people. Bajrangi Bhaijan ends with the powerful emotional scene when the mute Pakistani Muslim girl started speaking in love of Pawan to say him goodbye. What she says after calling Pawan is Jai Shri Ram. The movie ends with this Hindu prayer said by a Muslim girl, which means long live Shri Ram.
Cinema is the biggest communicative force
a tool for propaganda and cultural transformation due to its shifting impact on viewers. Although the national myth may be necessary for any national cinema, however, it should not undermine others. Bajrangi Bhaijaan presents two images at a time: the image of good Hindu self against the image of bad Muslims as others. In Bollywood cinematic representation through this nationalist film, the genre wherein anti-Pakistan films like Border, Ek Tha Tiger, Phantom and others which may symbolize identity of Pakistan associated with Muslim figure through the anxiety of border conflicts and partition of subcontinent into India and Pakistan. However, the ethnic and religious problematic are largely contributed to new dominant ideology of this cinematic apparatus. It is carried out through change in text, content, style, lines of stories, through exploiting market in search of audience for Indian cultural consumption.